What is going on, everybody? My name is Tyler. Welcome to Rocket Combat Sports TV. And my next guest is a very special one. He'll be featured at Rocket Combat Sports 21. That'll be taking place on August 16th for the Rocket Combat Sports lightweight title. We've got Junior Aloese joining me right now. Samoan Savage, what's up, brother? Thank you so much for being here. Really nice to meet you.
Yes, sir. It's a pleasure to meet you, man.
On paper, you are a guy that only has a limited amount of amateur fights, but that doesn't tell the whole story about you. You got a way more experience than what shows up on Tapology. Talk to me about that.
Street beef. I was doing street beef when I was in high school. I trained for a whole year. Trained for a whole year, then I have to stop training because I gotta graduate from high school. But most of my fight in street beef, I was fighting while I was not training. So like most of my fighters up there are untrained in order that I was just getting the experience in for like how to feel like to be in there. It's like it's basically smoker, it's smoker. I like it more than like actual like smoker event. I don't know. It's because of the view and the platform they give it to me. And the family around street beef is so friendly and everything is like, if you fight, you gotta solve the beef right after the fight. Everything's gonna live inside there before you go out. And the family of street beef, it was like so welcoming and all that stuff. So I keep going back because of the community and everything. I did that for a whole year, I think a year and a half. And most of my fight, it was in high school. um I did it, and then right after high school, I fought like maybe one time or two or twice, and then I wanted to start an amateur. I believe that this is something that I want. This is something I see myself in the future. With a future, I see myself in the future like for a champion or.
So you go from fighting in the yard to like fighting in sanctioned MMA fights. That's an adjustment, right? Like now we're having to train. Now we're having to worry about like dialing in for weight cuts it's just a completely different experience. Can you talk to me a little bit about that, Junior? Like fighting in the yard versus fighting in a sanctioned event. Has it been like a big adjustment for you?
Um, when my first amateur fight, I thought I was comfortable. I thought I was there because I had like a lot of fight from Street Beef. So I thought that the scare and all this stuff is gone away, right? Then my first amateur fight, I just got scared. I didn't know why. After like before the fight, I was so scared and I wanted to get rid of that. And then after the first fight, I was like, what? I didn't impress on my performance. And then I quit everything. I quit smoking after my first fight. I quit, drinking and all this stuff, bad stuff, to put in me. And then I focus more on my future now because I turned 20 yesterday. So I had to lock in.
Me too.
I had to lock in. Um my second fight with Jason, I was kind of scared before the fight day, but when when it was go time, something click. It was, I had to lock in. This is something I want to do in the future. I just had confidence in my second fight, and then this third fight, I have even more confidence in there because I know I can go in there and finish the job. No offense to my opponent, I see a lot of holes in his game. It's just no way I can see him winning. It's just no way.
Well, Junior, I mean, you fight your very first amateur bout in January of this year, and now here we are in August. So, like, I know you're a young dude, and I know, like, young, strong guy, but that's no joke, man. Like, that's a lot of things that you're doing behind the scenes to prepare for these fights. You're talking about basically one massive fight camp. And are you the type of guy that You like that kind of like being in fight camp mentality, like basically all year long, or has it been kind of like a challenge in a way?
When I was in street beef, I didn't train much. I was all I did was just go in the weight room, whatever class we have in school, and that's just it. That's my whole workout. I was busy doing school because I was just failing. I didn't want school to be my thing no more. I was just focused more on fighting.
Mm,
Um, yeah, getting prepared for fights is more. It's more. I have more confidence now because I'm preparing now. I'm preparing for this guy that that have holes in his game. Preparing for something. Like any holes that they have in their game, we're gonna prepare for it. But
mhm.
in street beef, it was I didn't know who I was fighting. I had to show up, and fight
And
whoever
you
they're
get who
gonna
you
give it.
get.
Yeah, it was kind of scary, but it was good. A good scary because I
Sure.
wanted that. I want all the fear to go away. Whoever comes in my way, that's just the mentality I want to have is whoever comes in my way. It's just this is my dream, and I gotta chase it.
Well,
They're
you're
just
one
on the
step
way.
closer to accomplishing something really special. 3 fights into an amateur career, and you're getting an opportunity to fight for a title. A lot of guys, they have to grind a really long time to get an opportunity like that. Rocket Combat Sports 20, you go out there, you take care of business inside the first minute of the fight. I'm not surprised that you're getting this opportunity. Talk to me a little bit about after the Romero fight. When did Chris call you, and when did he kind of shed some light on what he wanted for you, and how this title fight together came about? Can you talk to me a little bit about that?
After the fight, I was very surprised how I finished the fight. Because I thought that he was going to grapple me, because my striking are very high level than him. So I thought that he was going to grapple me. Um, on my films, my striking are I'm pretty well all around it, but I really thought I was 100% sure that he was going to take a shot because my striking is way better than him. But he did it. So he did not take a shot, and then he made a mistake for kicking a naked leg kick without any setup. No, there was no setup. I saw it miles away. It was just naked leg kick. I got him. He was just made a mistake and finished the fight. Very surprised. Um, Now after the fight, I think it was one day later. Chris called me, congrats me. Um, and then he told me if I want to fight for August 16th, because I was gonna fight in APFC
Hmm.
for the August 10th. So I talked to my team, and everything it got to go. Everything we got to talk about it before we tell everybody else. It's just the team, our thing as a team, as a whole team together. I don't do decision by my own self. I don't have a manager, but as a whole team together, we have to take care of business all together. Um, yeah, they offered me, and I got a little excited, and then I just told my team this is one of the easiest fight I get. It's just I don't see him taking that belt.
So let's talk about that, right? So like Shane Hernandez is a guy that, this is Tyler speaking, my personal opinion, and I'd say the same thing. And well, I will say the exact same thing to him about you. I look at this guy. I think he's an absolute savage. I think he's talented. I think he's a tough dude. You like this fight. You're taking it because you see holes in his game, and you think you're going to go out there and take care of business and go home the champion. I won't
Hmm.
ask you too much about like the holes you see, but I do want to ask you, Junior, biggest advantage you have over Hernandez. What is it? And what are we going to see on August 16th when you go out there and fight this guy?
Um, Biggest advantage is, oh my god, it's everything. I haven't seen much of his grappling, but striking for sure. He got holes everywhere, everywhere, brother. You can see it. I don't know if you can see it. but me as a high striker fighter, I can see everything. And then I went back. He have a fight a year ago. It's a reason why I'm confident going into this fight and finish the fight is because he have not changed anything from a year ago. I watched it, and every single thing that he've done from his last fight, he've done it a year ago. So I don't think it's gonna change anything soon. I see everything. Um, he switched gym, so he was fighting an old gym when he was at the old gym when he fought years ago, but he changed gym now, so it's a good gym. I don't know if he's like a good student, you know. So yeah, I see a lot of things from his striking. I have not seen his grappling, so I'm not worried about his grappling because my grappling is my main thing. You know, it's my main thing now. I'm an all round fighter. It don't matter, you know.
Junior, one final question here for you. I know, like, your heritage, obviously, that's really important to you. You go out there with the Samoan flag and, representing kind of like where you're from. That's a big deal for you. And, I kind of look at fighters in a way as like, y'all are kind of like superheroes, right? Like, not normal people. A lot of us look at what you guys accomplish in the cage and you guys inspire a lot of people. But can you tell me a little bit, just kind of like representing where you're from and your heritage? Like, what does that mean for you as a fighter with so many people already looking at you? Is that like even more added pressure in a way?
Um, well, I've only been in the United States for 6 years. I was born and raised in back home, Samoan. Um, I was born at home. I got here 6 years ago, trying to look for a future, and I did not find that in school. And I've now got like like something that I have potential in, and I have confidence in, something I'm good in it. So I'm just like doing my own thing, represent where I came from, because I was born there. And yeah, that's just where I came from. It's just um a lot of people watch me now. I don't know. It's just I don't know yet. A lot of people watch me yet. But the world haven't known about me, but they will. I have a lot of confidence, for my future, and just keep grinding and keep winning. As long as I keep winning, everything will go perfectly fine. Way it's supposed to be planned.
Yes, sir. Well, fair enough. I'm going to give you a final moment here. If there's anyone out there that you'd like to thank, any training partners, coaches, who do you need to shout out before I let you go?
Um, I want to shout out to my Lord Savior Jesus Christ. Without him, I wouldn't be here. Um, Thank you for my parents. They support me. Everywhere I go, even though they don't like what I do.
Fair
uh,
enough.
my my training partners, my coaches and my team and everybody that helped me through my camps. Yeah, and my Instagram is Samoan Beast underscore MMA. Amy.
All right, perfect. Well, Junior, thank you so much for the time. I'll remember that Simone Beast, not Simone Savage. I screwed that up, but I'll do better
Hey,
next time,
anything.
and I'll remember next time. Thank you
Yeah, as
so
long
much,
as you say
Junior.
Samoan.
Yeah, thank you so much, Junior. Appreciate the time. I look forward to shaking your hand, watching you fight on August 16th.
Hell yeah, brother.